Oh, that scared the hell out of me. Let me see some live streaming. Yeah, I am. That scared the Let me look at the book. It should be in enemies. It should be like one of the. Yeah, he drops it. You're 62. Yeah, they definitely drop it. Should be in leeway. Oh crap. Leeway. Press him. I need to upgrade my. I need to bring range characters for battles.
Delved into death. Let me scribe. Booba, get them. Delved into death. I'll protect us. Shadows of fate. Let me scribe. Shadows of... Let me scribe. Delve into destiny.
Windblade!
Let the show begin. Leave it to me. I can't wait any longer.
There.
Yeah.
Let's dance.
An assassin from our homeland, or a fool who trespasses upon the waters of Chainsa. Coveting the shapes of the living, pure water can take on many forms. In this way, shall water deliver your punishment.
Bet you can't keep up with me. Out of the frying pan. I'll race you there.
Submerge.
What the fuck was I supposed to do?
Get him! Bet you can't keep up with me!
Quit fucking hitting me, you piece of shit.
Bet you can't... Go, go, Baron Buddy! Go back, get...
Oh, fucking die, you stupid Negro. Fucking die.
Get him! Let the show be... I'll race you there! Hey! Go, go, Baron Buddy!
Submerge. Submerge.
They got some fucking unfair.
The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Get him! Boba! Get them! Bet you can't keep up with me!
Quit fucking moving like a bitch.
I'll race you there! Nice and spicy! Hey! Go, go, Baron Bunny!
Oh, come here. Oh, I'm fucking pissed.
Let's dance! Out of the frying pan!
Submerge.
Oh my.
I feel a little weak. Hey, go, go, Baron!
Without solid ground, terrestrial creatures become simply helpless. The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Nice and spicy!
Windblade!
Eat this!
Wind blade.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
Bro, that's fucking unfair.
Maybe I wasn't meant for this world.
Wrong button. I mean, it's fucking hard. I can't defeat this bitch because she's fucking OP as shit. Let's just hang on me because now I'm pissed as fuck.
Wow, this wet. Get ready for the gliding champion of Mondstadt. Nice and spicy. Get it. Don't worry about me. Go,
Wind blade.
Goba, get me. Let the show begin. Nice and spicy. Out of the frying pan. Sister.
Nigga! Nah. Fuck your shit.
Nice and spicy. Out of the frying pan. This is destiny. I can't wait any longer!
It looks like all our problems are solved. Welcome to the Jade Chamber.
Oh, great. I didn't think we'd really manage to get you here. This was a last-minute situation, and you're the one we trust the most.
To put it simply, we are just looking for the right person to help. I have tasked my 3 most trusted secretaries with overseeing an important auction tomorrow. This, however, leaves their regular duties unattended. The nature of their day-to-day work is highly sensitive and confidential, so whomever I ask to fill in needs to be someone I can trust, and who doesn't have a conflict of interest. Yes, you were the person who came to mind. We may not have spent a great deal of time together. To me, this work is highly sensitive and of utmost importance, though I'm sure you'll find it to be mundane at best. It would not surprise me if you can't bear the tedium or can't make the time. And yet, despite this, I thought it could do no harm to ask the question. As it happens, I was just having a discussion on backup plans with my secretary.
But the outcome of that discussion...
This is a good reminder that we should always have a contingency plan for everything.
Anyway, this may add to the debt of gratitude I owe you. But the fact is, your arrival here has rescued what was fast becoming a rather dire situation indeed. I wouldn't worry. It's all work you'll be quite familiar with. Planning trips, gathering pertinent information, that sort of thing. All basic skills required by competent adventurers, if I'm not mistaken.
If you have any questions about your work, The administrative work Lady Ningguang touched upon just now is only one aspect. You'll also be required to cater for Lady Ningguang's basic daily needs, such as clothing and meals, and be on call for any other requests she may have.
Don't be mistaken. I won't put you in a difficult position. All right. Please proceed to the office. Bai Shi will go over the work with you in more...
Yes, Lady Ningguang. Okay, let's go.
Uh.
Before I get into as a member of the Liyue Qixing, Lady Ningguang's every move is in the spotlight. My usual job is to be her right hand, to maintain, for example, arranging her daily schedule, picking out clothes for her, dressing her, applying her You misunderstand me.
Baisha has always been very passionate about her work. I can leave any task in her capable hands, and rest assured that her performance will... I'm sure she was simply trying to share some of her enthusiasm.
Thank you. Back to the topic at Bai Xiao and Bai Wen handle tasks that require enormous experience, while I'm mainly responsible for organizing her daily schedule and making sure she is well fed, dressed for any occasion, and that all her needs are met. I can go through the methods I use and give you some pointers based on my experience to ensure that you're all in a day's work for the traveler, Great. Currently, there are 133 items that have yet to be scheduled, 17 of which are high importance, and... Yes, I did try to make a start in advance, but only got as far as roughly prioritizing that. I'll go through the most important items with you in more detail. If there's anything you... First is the periodic meeting with the representatives of the 8 trades. After that, fielding opinions on revisions to the current tax legislation. Then, a discussion with Lady Kuching on issues relating to time restrictions on land conveyance deals. Following that, there's a Q&A session with all the major commerce guilds. Right after that, there's... Yes, you do. To the you need to take travel time into account, along with a whole spectrum of potential issues that can arise. Ample knowledge of all outside factors that may weigh upon your plan A is... I assume this is all making sense. Unless you had any other questions at this point?
Exactly, that's me.
Good. Then let's press on. We're tight on time here, and there's a lot to get through. And we still need to leave enough time for you to prepare Lady Ningguang's schedule. Already? Wow.
Wonderful. Then I'll be counting on you to... I'm grateful for your assistance. Now, I will leave you here in peace to proceed with your work. I still have a few items, if anything else is unclear.
Take care, Lady Ningguang.
Oh yeah, I'll prefer the second option, but oh well.
Good. You factored in both priority and efficiency, and produced a rigorous and well-structured schedule. Excellent work. You've got quite a knack for this. Please be here at the Jade Chamber tomorrow morning before Lady Ningguang wakes up, and start with you helping out here. We will be able to focus fully on the auction. It will be quite a complicated affair. I hope so too. You...
Oh, fuck that. I feel bad for the traveler. Wait, she doesn't live here, or it's her bedroom? Oh, her bedroom.
Yes, I'm already awake.
Well,
I'll
get
be
your
out
ass
in a
up.
moment. I'm just changing.
Hurry the fuck up.
Good morning. Did you sleep well? That's good. I was worried. Now then, this item 1. Yes. I remember the invitation. No, someone I've never met before. Today's lunch will... She's paying a high price for my time, and I intend to make sure she gets her money's worth. Otherwise, tens of millions of Mora is rather a high price for a lunch. Even one at Lioli Pavilion. Wouldn't you say? That's right. Even at this price, there is no shortage of people willing to pay for a lunch. To be clear, I've never had any hand in setting the price. I too was. Time is very valuable to me. So when I first came up with the idea, I made a rule that my time would go to the highest bidder. Gradually, it developed into a lucrative business. Yes, that sums it up very well. Most people looking to buy my time are business people who believe that whatever they spend now, they will make back several times over in due course. Naturally, for anyone looking to make a profit in a complex market, the bottom line is having the requisite experience and expertise. As for how much my insight is worth in terms of Mora, everyone has their own idea. You're a very lucky person, you know. You get to sit in on this lunch for free. In the hands of a professional business person, the kind of information you'll be exposed to would be worth, well, tens of millions of Mora. There's no need to be nervous, of course. Now...
Does she always look like that, or feel like she's wearing something different? I feel like she always looks like... No.
Did you organize this entire breakfast? I know what's going on, then. Please, sit. Have a taste of the Jade Chamber's chef's cooking. This kind of food tastes far less satisfying if left out for too long. What do you think? Is the food to your liking? Don't forget we have a lunch later. Still, I'm happy to see that you approve of my culinary tastes. On occasion. Usually everyone is too busy for a leisurely sit-down meal. Breakfast also isn't usually so lavish, hence my surprise when we got here. I actually thought you had cooked it all yourself. Relax, I'm just joking. Baisha probably made arrangements yesterday to add a few extra. You willingly took this work on, knowing that it would be tedious, and you have worked diligently. My treating you to some food is but a small token of our appreciation. Breakfast sets the tone for the rest of the day. If you wake up to the same monotonous meal each day, you will start to feel fatigued even before you start working.
Well, I don't eat fun fact for you. I don't eat shit.
I'm done eating. I have some preparations to make first. I need a change of mood, and a change of clothes will facilitate that.
The fuck is this woman's logic? Change of clothes, it makes you in a different mood. The fuck?
Who knows? Perhaps you will have a completely different impression. I already instructed Longyang to have my outfit ready. You can fetch it from her. Thank you. I'll be in my room.
I ask who? Oh, I asked a woman. Then why the fuck don't you make some bold, lazy ass bitch?
Ah, yes, of course. Here you are. Please give this to... Yes, this whole room is full of Lady Ningguang's... Lady Ningguang asked us to rearrange this room recently. We're currently right in the middle of that, so everything's in a bit of a mess. That's why it took me a little time to find this for you. Anyway...
Oh.
Did you get it? This is...
Huh, she has like a pattern on her leg.
I had this specially tailored recently, and I must say, I'm really rather fond of it. What do you think? Be honest. I just want to know your first impression. Phew. Thank you. Knowing that it has your seal of approval makes me feel much more self-confident. Oh, then it's mere flattery. You pick your moments to wisecrack, don't you? Now I don't know whether to take what you said earlier seriously. I never knew you had such a mischievous side.
Don't remind me.
All right, let's head to Liali Pavilion. Sorry to have kept you waiting.
No, not at all. I know that you have 1,000 different things to do each day.
Great. Well, let's leave. This is the Traveler. He happened to be in Liyue Harbor today. Do you mind if he sits with us?
No, not at all. On the contrary, I'm honored. What a surprise to be dining with the illustrious Traveler, too. I've always been fascinated by you and your adventures. There's so many questions I'd love to ask you. I'm sorry. Where are my manners? I forgot to introduce myself. Look at me, getting all overexcited. I'm Luo Qiao, a businesswoman. I work mostly in the textile business, but recently I've been considering branching out into some... That's what I wanted to ask Lady Ningguang for some... So...
Rumors?
You know, the rumors about the two of you, Lady Ningguang and the Traveler, having a closer than average relationship.
Oh!
You haven't heard? Come on. You must know that Lady Ningguang's every move is in the spotlight. And if you didn't have some sort of special relationship, why would she invite you to this lunch right after finding out that you were back in Liyue Harbor?
Interesting. Yes, we do have it. The Traveler is a national hero in Liyue whose actions have directly contributed toward the... Even putting aside my official status as one of the Liyue Chising.
Oh, yes. Well, there is nothing unusual about it at all. I was just observing that Lady Ningguang now seems to have a second interesting character in her inner...
You're comparing apples and sunsettias there. Whenever Beidou returns to Liyue Harbor, all she brings me is a headache. I've missed out on a number of extremely promising investment opportunities thanks to her. In fact, the timing is always so suspiciously coincidental. I can't help but wonder if she's
Investment opportunities? Oh,
No, something else.
oh, but isn't there some new technology from...
If it were really that profitable, those in the know would have kept it as quiet as possible. You have to wonder, if the news is spreading like wildfire, who's fan... I had my secretary do some analysis. The current price of luminescent spine, so I would advise you...
I see. Well,
In my opinion, there are many people around with ulterior motive. Long term...
you think so too, huh? Okay, got it. Maybe it'd be a better choice to invest this money into an Lady Ningguang, thank you so much for taking the time to meet with me today. I didn't know how much we'd get through, but...
Good.
Now I see why you were able to become the most successful business person in Liyue Harbor. You think clearly, you are very knowledgeable, and And you keep yourself well informed. It would take me a very long time to come anywhere close to your level.
You've been listening for a while. Are you getting bored? Has it sparked an interest in the business world for you? Ah, so you want to be my competitor. Well then, I suppose I'll have to start looking over my shoulder. Or how about this? I'll investigate.
I won't take up any more of your time. Thank you. This lunch was everything I was hoping for and...
See you next time. I'll look forward to hearing good news from you soon. Right then. Lunch is over. I assume you have something... I'm a little concerned about the auction. I wonder how my secretarial trio is getting along. Good. Then let's do that. There are some slippery characters among the bidders, you see. So, even though my secretaries are very capable and experienced... Come on. The auction is being held at Eugene Terrace.
Ooh, they're gonna rape me there. Help! I've been killed. They're gonna rape my ass. They're raping my ass cheek. They're violating me again. You know, I don't think we don't have enough time to complete all the 5 endings because.
Leo Lee Pavilion. Best Lee food in
Oh
town.
shit.
So, are you buying or not?
Fuck no. I ain't buying shit from you. Too fucking expensive for my broke ass. Ooh. Ooh. We.
Lady Ningguang,
I couldn't help but feel a little
we're about ready and people are
Very good.
Huh?
Yes. Just in case...
Then we'll leave the auction itself to you. But we'll be...
Have you attended an auction before? Well, would you like to participate this time? You don't have to bid, of course. Just... All right, then. Check out the items up for bidding and see if there's...
Oh. A fucking vase. The fuck? Exactly, Nick. Oh, 16 to 18.
It's about time to start. Find yourself somewhere to... Yes? What is it? That's for you to make a considered judgment. It's precisely what makes auction... Until the bids exceed the value of the item you're after. Perhaps this does not result in what you might call a fair price. But what it does do is identify the person who values the item the... Yes.
Yeah, it makes like no fucking sense.
The first lot is a teacup from my personal collection. Bids starting at 10,000 mora. That's 10,000 mora for the teacup.
20,000.
Damn.
30,000.
Damn.
50,000.
Damn. Yeah. We'll do it next time. We'll do it next time. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. We'll do it next time. Okay.
80,000. 80,000 over here.
80, damn!
I'll raise that to 100,000.
100, damn!
120.
Damn.
All right, 150,000.
150 once? 180 once? 180...
It's mine now.
Okay then. Moving...
It really just,
You seem to be getting quite into it. What a shame that you didn't manage to go home with anything. Of course it did. I'm sure you must find it quite odd that since you're curious, why not...
It retard.
Today, there were too many bidders. I guess I'll just have to wait for the...
Huh? Well, it's pretty obvious. Sure, the item may look pretty ordinary, but I figured I'd buy it.
I may have paid an arm and a leg for this, but in the end, I got the result I wanted. Nothing of Ningguang's could... I'm far from the only buyer who believes that owned by Ningguang is worth paying a premium for. So how much I make just depends on how many people are even bigger fans.
Well, did you find the answer yet? That's certainly part of it. But every bidder will have noticed that none of these items have a particularly high go. Despite this, they were all willing to pay very dearly for them. You'll see shortly. If all I wanted to do was make some quick mora by exploiting their blind faith in me, I have a million more. Every participant in this auction was
Lady Ningguang, something doesn't... as unlikely as this sounds, and please forgive me for...
Counterfeits? They are simply ordinary items. And there was no coercion or
Because we trusted you! Everyone knows that you love Mora, but we also know that you made your fortune through honest means.
You seem to have entered into dangerous linguistic territory there. You should... Of course, if you have any genuine grievances...
You... Fine. Yes, technically, it was all legitimate. Guess all I can do, but if word gets out about today's auction, people are gonna start seeing you as a con artist. I guess what I'm saying is...
Let me answer that with a question. You claim that you were willing to pay a high... Oh, I don't know. Perhaps it could be something to do with a lost item from the original Jade Chamber collection that has quietly made its way into your hand. When the Jade Chamber fell, countless valuable items from my collection plunged into the sea. I organized... A considerable number of these made their way back into Liyue Harbor through means unbeknownst to me, and passed through several pairs of hands before...
Wait.
Yes. Everyone attending the auction today, or, to put it another way, they were all people who have had a taste of something that was mine, and can... So I ask you again. The sole reason I held this auction is to If you are willing to return what is mine, I will...
All right, fine. You drive a hard bargain like... I'll go and...
Despite his bad attitude, the issue was that all items of mine that have been fished out of the sea have changed hands numerous times already. Determining who has legal ownership would be an extremely long-winded process, with each item being assessed on a case-by-case basis. Even Yenfei says she'd have a difficult time defending my claim. I could have bought them back, but it's not in my nature to pay twice for the same thing. Least of all, when they'd be looking to make a hand. After making some inquiries, I found them to be most uncooperative. So I had to resort to this auction to finally put a stop to all this nonsense. I just wanted my things back. Hardly an unusual. At most, a little childish, perhaps. Which is another reason why I didn't. What do you think it was about the Jade Chamber that defeated Osile? Well, I think it was its great weight meant that it hit Osile with incredible force, while the energy within triggered that spectacular explosion. Every piece of the Jade Chamber, from the stone walls and wooden beam, but in the end, they became objects of merchants' greed. It's hard not to get a little irked thinking about it. Thank you for it. Now I've got one of my items back. Let me show you what makes it so special. The secrets of history shine through in the relics that survive. And this one.
She really did it. She really fucked them over, bro. Fucking. You stupid Nick. Alright.
Lady...
Sorry to have...
No.
Great. This is the trap. He happened to be... Do you mind if...
No, not at all. I've always been Oh, I'm Lord Qiao. That's what I want.
Rumors?
You know. You haven't heard? Come on. You must know. And if you didn't have...
Interesting. The Traveler is a national... Even putting aside my...
Oh,
You're comparing... I've missed out on a number of
investment of...
No.
Oh, but...
If it were really... I had my secretary, so I would advise...
I see.
In my opinion, long term...
You think so too, huh? Okay. Maybe it'd be a... Lady Ningguang.
Good.
Now I see what... You think clearly.
You've been listening for a while. Has it sparked an interest in... That means you also have a good head on your shoulder. If you are in need of Mora, you
I won't take up any more of your time.
See you next time. Right then. Lunch is over. I assume you have something planned next? I'm a little concerned about the auction. Yes, you're right. Whatever happens, they can handle it. In that case, what's next on the schedule? Okay then. Yes, it's been some time since I last caught up with them. Let's go to Mingxing Jewelry first. I need to pick up something before meeting them.
Yo, let's need to pick up something. Hurry up, loading screen thing. Ooh. Ooh.
Hello.
Lady Ningguang.
Very good. Don't rush now. You probably imagine that Mingxing Jewelry deals exclusively in expensive luxury goods. The workers here are very skilled, so I like to come to them when I need something custom made. This time, though, I just had them do a simple repair. The item is quite ordinary. In fact, the cost—
Lady Ningguang, your comb has been fixed. Please inspect it. We did everything we could to restore it to its original condition. You'll still see a few marks on there, though. This was
That's fine. Thank you for— Yes, though it is something very precious to one of my— My informants often provide me with extremely important information. Trust is of far greater importance than profit in the relationship between me and my informants. It's understandable to think that way, but things are a little different with these particular informants. And this only makes me all the more excited to meet with them. Thank you for the repair, Xingqi. This is a great help.
Oh, don't mention it.
Let's go and meet them.
Where are they?
Auntie Ningguang!
Auntie Nia.
Hi, Auntie Ning.
Hello, my dears. Yes, indeed. I didn't want to involve them in intelligence gathering for me at first, but it turned out that they delivered the goods and thoroughly enjoyed themselves while— So?
Great! Mom and Dad have taken me on loads of— But you didn't— Yeah? You still gotta try. Like teacher says.
This new age started after that great battle, you know. Well, this is a dramatic change. Unique in all of the millennia of Liyue's history. What about you, Nan Nan?
Oh yeah, I just remembered. Yeah, that's right. All the merchants were there, and it was really noisy. And then the people on the boat started—
Oh, I see. That'll be the fishing boats coming back from the open.
Yep. I made sure to look at the waterline.
My goodness. Well, the heavier the boat, the lower the hull sits in the water. So you can tell how heavily loaded— How deep a fully loaded vessel will sit in the water varies from ship to ship. But it's something you can tell—
Since Auntie Ningguang taught me how to—
A few days ago, they said that when they get here—
Oh, really? Who did you hear this from? All right, never mind.
Are you okay?
It's okay. Don't be upset.
It's my—
Of course I did.
Thank you, Auntie Ning.
It was just a small favor.
But they said—
They?
Uh-oh.
It's all right. Don't worry.
Yeah, Auntie Ning.
I'm sorry. That thing about the luminescent spines wasn't something I heard. I told them I didn't want to lie to Auntie Ningguang, but, then they bought me a new comb. I'm sorry. I'll give them the comb back right away. No comb is better.
I know how much it means to you. It was a gift from your mom before she left Liyue Harbor.
Yeah, it was. I'll be extra careful with it from now on. When Mom gets back, she'll be so sad if she—
I must say, how about this? You tell me where those two people are.
Okay.
All right then.
Are you gonna go punish the bad guys?
I'm about to give it a good old whipping with my sword. I'm about to go whoop. Wait, it's not gonna be a whip. It's gonna be a stab wound. Yes, sir.
Now. This is a grown-up situation, okay? I'm just going to have a polite discussion with those two grown-ups about what they're allowed to do and what they're not allowed to do.
A polite discussion, she means. You're getting fucking executed. Ooh, dodge. Ooh, broke my ankle. Flying. Ooh, playing when they play Call of Duty. Ooh, drop a 30 streak on him. Ooh, he tried. Ooh, these kids are trash. We'll murder them.
Do you think that kid's gonna fluff her lines? Oh,
Yes, I know. But we didn't have any other options. Ningguang adores that kid. She's not gonna get all—
It sounds like you underestimated.
Lady Ningguang—
You knew how important that comb was to Nan Nan, and you coached a child to lie, made her betray her own innocence and confuse her conscience.
Sorry, Lady Ningguang,
That's not the point. Business is business. And at some point, we're all trying to get the better of one another. So if all you've done is fool me by feeding me, but you cannot put Mora above all else. You cannot go
It was hardly our first choice either. We've been business partners for years now. When we heard about the movement in the luminescent spine market, we thought to heck with it. Let's go all in on this one. So we stocked up a huge stash of luminescent spines and watched as the price went up and up. We thought this was...
But we waited and waited, and this mystery merchant from Fontaine never came. Suddenly, everyone with luminescent spines was running for the exit, selling as fast as they could, but we had so much inventory that no one was willing to...
Oh yeah! As soon as Lady Ningguang makes a move, everyone follows. If we don't sell the goods, we're both bankrupt. We're in debt to our eyeballs.
To be brutally honest, we took out a loan and made a speculative investment is not a sob story. But not everyone has the capability to make greed, a lust for wealth, and impatience. Do you now realize how dire the consequences?
100%. We begged people to take our stock off our hands. They laughed.
We messed up. The savings we worked so hard our whole lives to build up, decimated, just like that.
Well, the portion of what I pay that exceeds the average price of luminescent spines in the past, you will have to pay.
Huh? But...
Then you're free to find another willing buyer. But if you're seriously still insisting on turning a profit under the...
Lady Ningguang is right. Let's swap the goods for cash and use it to pay off our debts and be done with it. This is a lifeline.
Yes.
I have no particular need for luminescent spines. But I'm quite sure I can...
Okay, so,
No need to hurry. Our deal is hard. You took advantage of a child, and you are... This is an opportunity... Come on. Let...
Loser bitch. Ooh, watermelon. I want some watermelon now. Oh, ah! Oh, I thought I was gonna drown there.
Leo is really good.
Leo always disappoint my ass.
Ah! I can't swim!
I almost died.
We're back.
Huh?
I'm sorry, Nan Nan. I was completely in...
I think it should be your choice.
Well, since it's all sorted out, but we can't just let them off.
That's true.
I've made up my mind. I want them to come play with us.
The fuck?
Yeah! That great idea.
Wait a second.
Nope.
Yes, of course.
Buff ass. Alright, where are they going? The exchange intelligence, or whatever the hell it's called. I don't know. I only look at it for 2 seconds. I broke my ankle.
Let me guess what you're thinking that there's not a huge difference between me turning these children into my informants and the actions of those two businessmen. Am I right? They were They'd run away as soon as they saw me, or they'd be shaking with nerves and unable to speak. But gradually, they stopped seeing me as someone to be... For my part, I played games with them, but I also taught them observation skills, Now, they're much further ahead in their studies, and far more mature. I think that this is beneficial to them. I never had the chance to receive a good education as a child. That's why I hope to teach these children myself.
Aww.
Hopefully, I can pass on some of what I've learned. Someday they may realize that not everything is a win-win deal. That when that happens, they will be ready to face the world head-on and become exceptional businessmen and women. But until then, I am here to protect them. I will one day die, New Qixing will replace the old, and Liyue will continue to prosper. I hope the name Ningguang will live on, but not as a person, as more of a symbol. If I can pass on everything I have learned, I can create a legacy that will live on long after I am gone.
Come on, Auntie Ning. We're not gonna wait.
Coming! Come on. Let's enjoy this while we can.
Alright, we go back in the chamber. Oh, I almost fell. You know, I think I might be able to get my adventure rank level high, level 45 today.
Before as a member of the Liu, my usual job, for example, arrange.
Baisha has. I'm sure she would.
Back to the top. Bai Xiao and I can go through the methods I use, all in a day's work. Currently, there are 100 and... Yes, I'll go through them first. Then I'll discuss... Right after that, there's... Yes, you do. You need to take ample knowledge of... I assume this is all making sense. Unless you... Good. Then let's press on. We're tied on. Already? Wow.
Wonderful. Then I'm grateful for... If anything else...
Take care, lady.
That's what I want to do.
Don't you think that the schedule is a bit of a light load? Yeah, that's true. Lady Ningguang has a lot. We do sometimes worry about her health, but her attitude is very Mora-driven. If by taking a break there's a chance she'll lose Mora, she'll never agree to it. Huh. All right then. Let's go with your plan. There's a lot of things that need doing over at the auction venue, so I hope so too.
I have one damn day off. That was hilarious. It's like, fuck the schedule, I ain't doing that. Ooh, ooh. Don't ask me why I was so fucking lazy, okay?
Yes, I'm already awake.
Well, get your bitch ass ready.
I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing.
I just broke the door.
Good morning. Did you sleep well? That's good. So, what's item? I imagine this must have taken Baisha completely by surprise. Sure. There's no... My schedule is usually very tightly packed, and any extra time I can squeeze out is spent on preparing for the future. So, it'll be quite nice to take a break. I don't often feel tired. Seeing the Mora... Still, your idea is very sensible. Mora can only lift a weary spirit. It cannot alleviate physical fatigue. So then... something I never have the interesting. Because as far as most people are concerned, Mora is the key to any and all opportunities. Yes, you're absolutely right. This is what I appreciate about you. You see things the way they are, rather than how they appear. I want to do something a little self-indulgent. Is that okay by you? Thank you. All right, here it is. I've always thought it would be fun to recapture what life was like before I was born into a humble family, and all the wealth you see now began with a single haul of fish. I had to. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. Fishing isn't the half of it. You'd be amazed at some of the odd jobs I've worked in my time. A lot of the old folks like to brag about how I used to be their errand runner back in the day. They were tough times. If I didn't make any money in the morning, I'd have no food for lunch. I guess I want to relive that time for my life. Feel some of that drive again. Take a trip down memory lane. So how about it? Will you join me? Great. Then let me lay down the ground rules.
No money.
We're not to use our status or reputation in Liyue Harbor to our advantage, and the goal is to see how much more we can make under these. Okay, but why don't we go down to the docks? They periodically throw out a lot of unclaimed or abandoned goods. We might find something that we can What does it matter? Come on, let's go down to the docks.
Bet. Simple schedule. Run, 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 run. Is that the fucking map? We jump. Get the shit out of him.
All tasks have been handed out.
Lady Ningguang, are you here to inspect the goods in the warehouse? You may have to wait a moment. Sorry, I won't...
Calm down. No...
Oh, I haven't done anything. Have I? I mean, all right, the periodic clearances. Yeah, I've been handling those. I make sure I post all the necessary... It used to be a huge problem, but with a bit of hard work, I've managed to reduce the amount of goods we need to clear out by at least... It's hard to say. It really depends. But as far as the warehouse is concerned, they all fall into these categories: unclaimed goods, damaged goods, or unpaid storage fees. As for the damaged ones, I guarantee you it's nothing to do with how they're stored. It's because some things go bad more easily than others. If it sits there in the warehouse for too long, it goes without saying that it could start to affect the other goods. But that aside, even the smell...
So, have you...
I'm afraid we just finished... But don't worry, Lady Ningguang. If you're here for an inspection, then I'm here to make it happen. Hang tight...
Hold on. Oh, I don't think he has quite grasped the nature of this situation.
Lady Ningguang, I had a quick run through the list and...
Let me see here. Soggy food, an odd shoe, a broken mirror, small wooden toy. It's a shame we missed the last clearance. Some of these are true junk. Take this wooden toy, for example. The wood is good quality. If you took it apart, there's quite a number of useful everyday objects.
Huh? Well, sure. Take...
Great. This is going well. Yes.
I have no idea what's going on here, and I'm not about to ask either.
Good. Let's see, Dad, we're gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna shoot you with the Glock 19. 18 shots in the ass cheeks. I would have violated your ass so hard, you would have been crying. Ask a question, I'm pulling out Nick and going bra-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta, bra-ta-ta-ta-ta. I forgot there's like a little section down here.
Lady Ningguang.
Actually, today's a little different.
Just take a... Oh, I see. I mean, I can take them. I have a few regular customers I can talk to. They should be able... But...
What's wrong?
No. So... I'll give you 150,000 mora. How does that sound?
What?
No worries. The price, if that figures...
What are your thoughts? Yes. At most, these items are only...
Huh? And, I thought that was all code for some kind of inspection or something.
It appears so. Let's try something else. As long as we're in Leo... If I wasn't Ningguang, Go Sonar probably wouldn't have handed all of these over to us. And you likely wouldn't be willing to buy them.
To be completely...
This goes against the rules we set for ourselves at the start. Are there any other ways for adventurers to make mora besides their remuneration from the guild? Great. I don't...
You two have a...
I don't know where this is exactly. Oh. But treasure hunt, I never go here, so... So do fails low because I never come here. Yeah, and if it doesn't ever do anything there.
This must be the place.
Ooh, stupid Negroes! Ooh, these Negroes are ass! Ooh, he
Don't waste my time.
It feels like it's been a long time. The feeling of creating your wealth with your own two hands is just as exhilarating as ever. Yes, I'd say so. Everything starts out small. You focus on quantity at the outset, and gradually shift to focusing on quality as your... And let's not forget, we started with no initial capital. It's reasonable to expect building something from nothing to be highly demanding. In any case, the sight of Mora has always had a way of improving my mood, no matter what the sum is. I intend to, this time. Let's try...
like... Maybe I should use her because she can't be very powerful. Ooh, stupid Negroes!
It's nothing. Submit! Don't waste my time. Give up.
No.
Another satisfying haul. That's very kind of you. For me, a battle is just a form of exercise. A way to keep fit. Oh no, not yet. Hey, look! What's that hole in the ground? Oh, I see. So if we catch it, there's more for the taking? Oh, how quaint. That well, I'm afraid I'm having far too much fun to stop what I'm doing and start bickering with you, Captain. Come on, let's go get this weasel thief.
What the fuck is the retarded ass bitch with me big ass holes like this? Oh.
There it is! After it!
Well, I just took out a bag.
Goodness, but we didn't let it slip away. And the haul is, let's see. We can't do any serious business with this amount of starting capital. We need, actually, now that you mention it, Wang Shuin is right there. Same thoughts here. After how hard we worked to get our hands on this, in which case, I think I'll take this up. Yes, but the rule of the game is no, come on. Let's
Fishing by hand. I can do that. I did that like a few times actually. Decent. Restore! Or half on dying. Burn that bitch alive! Burn him! Bro didn't even survive. Ooh. That might be good,
this
nigga.
should be enough. Let's head back to land and grill them.
Ooh, I ain't going back. Nigga, I need some more fishes. Ooh, I'm gonna be eating good for a while. Ooh. I just took all the fishes here.
Here, have a taste of my cooking. A fresh catch can go straight on the grill with minimal preparation, and it's a little charred. That's on purpose. Normally, I have to make a special request to the chef if I want it to taste like this. It was nothing. Back in the day, I had to hurry home after work to do my household chores. Then, in the evening, it was out to the night market with the family to... I was always meticulous with the most menial of tasks. But, by the same token, she didn't love the idea of me leaving home and starting my own business. She thought it was just an unnecessary risk when I could just carry on helping out at home. You'd be more likely to see me pulling up outside Wanmin Restaurant and selling grilled tigerfish from a food cart. My childhood memories run. They are confined to the water, and yet they live free. It is. I have greatly enjoyed experiencing the adventurer lifestyle with you. When I think back on all my hard work in the past, it motivates me to face the challenges that lie ahead in the future. That sounds great. I'm looking forward to it. But, a word of warning, I am very picky about my grilled fish. I can be a tough lady to impress.
Aww. What time is it? Alright, it's not that late. Time off. Business as usual, time off. I felt like a motherfucking complicated shit.
Yes, I'm already awake. I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing. Good morning. Did you sleep well? Oh, how strange. Me too. So, I imagine this must... Sure. My schedule is... So, it'll be quite nice. I don't often... Still. So then. Something have you played the chess game I made? Or heard of it, perhaps? Yes. It's based on classic... When I was designing it, So I introduced a lot of concepts that aren't part of traditional chess, as I'm constantly revising and expanding it. So far, there are True. But I don't feel that making it easier to learn isn't one of the joys of playing chess to continually learn and progress I think the key will be to make something that easily... I'm planning to make a new set with the board and pieces based on the battle through... One side will play the Guardians of Liyue Harbor. The other side will play the Fatui and Osile. No problem. I want to make each of the chess pieces of Liyue Millennial and no Guardians of Liyue chess set would be complete without you, would it? I am indeed. Many of them, in fact. My thinking was that only people who pre-order the chess set at full price will be eligible to receive the limited edition Traveler chess piece.
Pre-order the chess at full price.
It seems only fitting for someone of your status. Naturally, since you are the face of that historic event. I intend to make chess pieces for everyone who was involved that day, including myself. Everyone who owns this chess set will preserve this moment in Then come with me. To make this chess piece, I need to take some measurements.
Why that's so fucking far? Give me that fucking book.
Windblade!
Oh, Lady Ningguang.
You already know each other?
Oh, I think it goes a little deeper than that. There's a word for people like you, who are warm one minute and cold the next.
You seem to be in a good...
As ever, there's nothing special about... All jokes aside, how can I be of service today?
Remember the custom chess pieces I told you about? I'd like you to take his measurements today.
Whatever business I'm in, I am first and foremost a woman of many talents. As it happens, I am a skilled tailor as well. What can I say? I'm in the prime of my youth and
Yingar is every bit as proficient as any of the top tailors in the land.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just realizing that the Traveler only thinks I'm good. You'll find all the tools you could need in the room. Please.
Huh? What are...
Oh, I think the Traveler is the one you should be asking about that. It's hard not to tease when you're both so well matched. Come on then, step inside and I'll examine your body from tip to toe.
You know what? I wouldn't mind dating her.
If I hear any strange new rumors after this, you will be my #1 suspect.
Rumors about the Traveler?
Either. Both are confidential.
Don't worry, I know where the line is. Secrets are only fun when they're kept secret.
Just... Enough with the ambiguous phrasing, okay?
You're always well.
I slightly regret bringing you here.
Slightly.
It doesn't bother me. I just hope she didn't make you feel too awkward. Now that your measurements are taken, let's go to Mingxing Jewelry and put an order in.
It's the cover's raping me. Come on, get your fat ass. We jump once, we go. I can't reach, I'm too slow. Damn, why did I rhyme? That was rhyming in the climbing, in the
Hello,
timing.
Lady Ningguang.
That chess piece I told you about?
Okay, let me just double check.
Good. And as agreed...
Of course, we are professionals. Although, speaking to you as a friend, I have to tell you that the sale price you indicated won't even cover the cost of production. I don't mean just the material costs either. Waiting around for top quality materials drags out the production time and also reduces the total...
That's okay. With every previous set, there's always been some degree of commercial or To that point, as you know, the prototype of the Jade Chamber chess piece has been in the works for a long time, but I haven't once followed up on the progress. Yes, and just like your piece, the Jade Chamber piece will be scaled for the game.
Yes, it's a challenging project, but also not for profit. How do I put it?
In business, everything comes down to profits versus losses. You have to keep a cool head, but hardly the worst thing in the world, of course. Well, for example, I once had a case where someone backed out of a deal with me to sell to someone else. We were both offering the exact same terms. It was simply because they didn't like me very much. Another case is where I offered distinctly more competitive terms in an investment, and this ended up that Ningguang, they thought. She must be up to...
I see.
But these problems disappeared all but Why? Because the whole of Leo witnessed me destroying my Jade Chamber. At least, that's the most reasonable explanation.
Oh, I get it. You're saying that back when you sacrificed the Jade Chamber, you gained everyone's respect in return. You're not seeking to make a profit from these chess pieces, because what you're commemorating is your personal contribution to Liyue Harbor. It was the deal of the century.
Yes.
Truly a brilliant strategy. Now I understand why this set needs to be so perfect.
It will be a lot of work. Make sure the Traveler's piece is exactly how...
Don't you worry. We'll put our all into it.
Well, that's that then. There's something I want to discuss with you.
Oh, she looks sad or like upset. Oh no. If she wants to date me, then we can do that too. Not joking.
I have a question for you. And I, in turn, will tell you. When we were at Mingxing Jewelry, I admitted that my decision to sacrifice the Jade Chamber was a calculated one. I had already considered. When you heard that, did it make you think that maybe I really was a cynical profit chaser after all? Yes, well, at the time, all that talk about making up for my losses, I was lying to Xingxi. My decision to destroy the Jade Chamber was nowhere near as thought through as I made it out to be. I just thought we should do what needed to be done. Afterwards, I consoled myself by reasoning that all my wealth comes from Liyue Harbor. So, to lose Liyue Harbor is to lose everything. But it just didn't work. I was grief-stricken. Because I had just severed ties with... I stared out at the sea for goodness knows how long. There was no way I could console myself. But as time went by, I received so many thank you gifts and letters from... I gave up the Jade Chamber without a moment's hesitation. and I did it for the sake of Leo Harbor. All of this was so encouraging to hear. It made me feel that my dear old companion's sacrifice was not in vain. Because, to most people, the idea that Lady Ningguang is someone who battles with grief and struggles to let go of the past. This is one aspect of the truth. The fact that I can't always be as strong as ever. Thank you for your comforting words. It feels good even just to be able to talk about it. I'm sorry that you have to see me in this state, but look where I am now. Standing on the deck of the Jade Chamber once more. And if I end up having to do it all over again in the future, I will not hesitate to make the same decision again.
Bro, when we get to play with the chess pieces, because I want to play the game, because that fucking made me excited as hell, buddy. You know how excited I am. I want to play the game now. The cheese in there. Hurry the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm already awake. I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing. Good morning. Did you... That's good. So, what's... I imagine this must have... Sure. My schedule is usually... So, it'll be quite nice. I don't often... Still. So then. Interesting. Because as far as most people are concerned, Mora is the key to any and all... Yes, you're absolutely right. I want to do something a little... Thank you. I was born into a humble family. Fishing isn't... A lot of the old folks like to brag about... They were tough. If I didn't make any... I want to relive... So how about it? Will you... Great. We're not to use our... The goal is to see how much... I can see why you'd suggest that. You're thinking I could use my but Northland Bank is a special case. I rather suspect I would not be... Yes, and also, I expect they still hold a grudge.
Northern Blank is... I can't wait to play the chess piece. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you guys heard, but in version 4.5, apparently the Genshin Impact, like the official Twitter account, made a post saying there's gonna be a wedding that'll be held as an event with two playable characters in the game, and one of the rewards is the wedding outfits for the two playable characters. The characters are, at the moment, they are unknown, so we'll find out eventually. We'll find out who those two characters are in the later updates.
I would hope that you're not here to... With all due respect, too much official...
There's no need. I'm just here to talk business.
That depends on the But first, tell me, because if you're here to make us suffer huge losses...
Straight to the point, Traveler, we're leaving.
Damn. Hurry the fuck up.
Do you see what I mean now? Their attitude was just... That's for sure. Although our diplomatic relations with Snezhnaya haven't broken down completely. I dealt them a rather ruthless blow with the size of the reparations payment I imposed. This sum was paid by Northland Bank, so they are still wary of me to this day. Yes, with some exception. If you encounter them in any other nations during your travels, be on your guard. They are more than just a commercial organization. That's okay. My intention here was to but that's quite enough politics for today. Let's get back to our... Now that you mention it, yes. What are they plotting my thoughts exactly. But we need to be Let's act natural. Keep moving. Just walk forward at normal pace and... Okay, I think we have a few... There's a lot of foot traffic here, but if you look closely, you'll see only a handful of... But I'm still not agreed.
Jewelry's out of stock, but we have some new items in.
You'll have a...
I think you can tell. It's the motherfucker that looks... Nah, even has a suspicious person in his name. Yeah, I think you can definitely tell who the fuck is it. If your name is suspicious person, I'm shooting you with the Glock 19. I don't care if you're a friendly.
The key here is consumer psych.
I think we've narrowed it down, but let's stay calm and it shouldn't take much longer.
Ugly bitch. Suspicious person. That nigga trying to act normal. It's a perfect time to commit murder. I mean, at least we throw him. Oh, wait, never mind. Yeah, there's water. He'll survive.
I think I have the answer.
It's a Negro.
Let's get out of his line of sight. Don't get the wrong person, though, or all our effort...
The fucking blonde one. I saw his bitch ass.
What are you doing?
Come now.
What? I'm not doing anything.
I don't know what scheme Northland Bank has, but let's make a deal. Or do you seriously think Northland Bank won't throw you to the wolves when... Why don't you weigh the pros and cons and give me a clear answer before I reach...
Sorry, Lady Ningguang. When you showed up unannounced at Northland Bank, everyone was instantly on high alert. We figured we couldn't just overlook it. We had to get to the bottom of...
I know they're wary of me, but this all feels very suspicious. I only took you there to demonstrate how... Is there anyone else?
Yes. They would have seen...
Then we need to get moving. The longer they have to react, the fewer clues they'll leave behind. No time. I'll keep him with you.
Hurry the fuck up, you stupid Negro!
The Negro is coming!
Are you saying that Ningguang hasn't done anything? Impossible. She wouldn't have shown up. Keep investigating.
So much commotion. It looks like I wasn't supposed to be...
So, you are here. Where did you get...
That doesn't matter. What matters is that I made a brief and inconsequential visit, and your first reaction was to immediately... You couldn't have advertised your guilty conscience. You may as well come clean. You...
Even if we cooperate with her investigation, she's... Well, if you're such a stickler for the rules, you can carry out your investigation by the book. The Northland Bank has...
Fine by me. Then I'll take my time.
She scares me sometimes. Man, fuck the stars. The fake ass stars, because of that rumor. Man, I can't wait for the next nation because I'm gonna have a lot of time writing that nation. Wait, what? It's the Fire Nation because then they'll be hopefully have some cooked food. Rum. Yes, sir. That's what I needed actually. We're done. That's Act 1. Act 2, I don't know how that comes, to be honest.
Ad Ast. Thank you for Ad Astra. Ad Astra. Ad Astra.
We're done for today. I only did what I need to do. I ain't even I sent a quest. Okay, that can suck my big fat. Son of a bit. Let me just convert that shit. That's a clue we could do. I'm almost done. At least I have at least I have a lot of food, so I won't have to. So at least I'll be eating pretty good for a long. I'll be eating good for a long time. One of the things that I actually wanted to make was actually a lot of. I want to make a lot more of these because I need more. Alright, there, we're done. Have a good day, afternoon, or night, and peace out.